Next, we're going to be talking about rotary stability. To do this exercise, we'll start down on the floor. You might want to get a pad for your knees for this exercise. We're going to be in an all-fours position, and we're going to be focusing ultimately on some diagonal patterns to challenge your core strength, stability, and your coordination through some diagonal patterns. The first thing we're going to recognize is the position of the lower back. We should have the ability to round the lower back, sort of like a scared cat, bringing that belly button up towards the spine, rounding the entire spine. The next position would be the opposite. We'll bring the belly button towards the floor, sagging the lower back. And what we want to do here is find that middle ground, sort of that middle position. So if we just went all the way up, we went all the way down, we're going to look for and seek out sort of that flat back middle position. A good implement to allow yourself to know if you're in that middle position. Peter, try to find your middle flat back. So we're going to use this stick here, and we're going to have Peter drop his back towards the floor a little bit, and lift your head, Peter. A little bit more until you feel that rod. Good, good. And now tuck your chin in towards, perfect. So now Peter is more or less straight from his head, middle of the shoulder blades. If we drop your back just a little bit more here, good, a little more, a little more, a little more, believe it or not. Good, good. So we really want the tailbone to the head touching. From this position, we're going to try to demonstrate that we can lift an extremity, an arm or a leg. So Peter, first lift your right arm and extend it forward. Good. Maintaining position, maintaining balance. We don't want any disruption in the alignment of the spine, and we don't want any side shifting or imbalances. And we'll come down, and let's do the left arm. Reaching forward, maintaining position. Great, and back down. And notice, we more or less want the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. So Peter, walk your hands back just a little bit towards your chest. Good, now we're in that good quadruped position. And now Peter will reach your left leg back. Good, maintaining that position, demonstrating that stability. Good, bringing the knee back down. Good. As we do the legs, it's important not to shift the weight to the side, and we really just want to slide that knee back and not have to lift the knee up much, just sliding it, slipping it straight back behind the hips, and then sliding back in. When doing the legs in particular, you really want to make sure that the lower back isn't experiencing a lot of movement. So as the leg moves, the hips should not move. Here he's demonstrating that lumbar movement, and that's what we want to avoid as the leg moves. The next stage will be to simultaneously reach an arm and a leg. Great. Hold it for a second and then come back down. Peter, go just a little bit slower on that same side. Good. Pause here for a count. Demonstrate that you have ownership of that position, and then coming back together. And we'll check out the other side. Great. And take note of any discrepancies one side or the other. We're striving for both to be pretty uniform and similar.